In 2010, Perdue Farms donated $150,000 to Susan G. Komen for the Cure in an effort to help their mission to end breast cancer forever. In the past 2 years, Perdue Farms has donated over $275,000 in its commitment to the cause. In celebration of busy moms and volunteers who help to make the world a little more perfect, Perdue Perfect Portions has gathered some special people from our area who will give their time to Susan G. Komen for the Cure, Massachusetts. Together, they'll prepare a perfect portions recipe that can be ready when they are. Good timing as the ladies gear up for the 18th annual Komen, Massachusetts Race for the Cure, coming back to the Seaport on Saturday, September 25th.
I volunteer with Susan G. Komen because personally, my grandmother, who was a mentor, spent a lot of time with, she taught me how to cook. She is a breast cancer survivor. She's now passed away. Not only my grandmother, my aunt recently has had a double breast mastectomy after battling breast cancer for 10 years. I've seen her go through it.
Time for me it gets busiest is when I'm involved with the Ride for the Cure because we're really doing a lot of planning in the first few months of the year, and then it gets kind of hectic. Fortunately, my husband and son are pretty helpful.
These Komen Mass volunteers are also very busy working moms. That means mealtime needs to be easy. Enter Perdue Perfect Portions, boneless, skinless chicken breasts.
I like to use Perdue Perfect Portions in many chicken recipes because they're consistently sized, so I don't have to worry about different times of heating, cooking times, and especially when I'm pressed for time, it's easy to make chicken marsala, chicken almondine. My personal favorite is chicken parmesan. Sometimes I like to pair with any chicken dish I make with Perdue Perfect Portions. Depends on what the recipe is. I do always like to include fresh produce to make it healthy, and it's perfect to add to it, and the chicken itself is so fresh and you feel healthy eating it. Perdue Perfect Portions, because they're individually wrapped, makes my life so much easier when I'm cooking for just myself, my daughter, 1 or 2 people, even if it's 3, I can decide how much I need to use, how much goes back in the freezer, and it really is perfect.
The other thing is they're trimmed beautifully, so they're very fast and easy. You don't have to spend time pre-preparing them.
Okay, so now it's time for our volunteers to get cooking. On the menu today, grilled orange maple glazed chicken breast topped with cranberry relish. This recipe sounds so good, I cannot wait to try it.
New England was the inspiration for this recipe, incorporating ingredients like dried cranberries, apple cider vinegar, and maple syrup. And of course, this dish takes no time to prep and is easy to cook.
Coming home and knowing I have 30 minutes and I can make this meal and use fresh produce and healthy ingredients really helps.
From the onions to the shallots to the orange peel, the aromas are enough to make your mouth water. Alyssa and Joanne are pairing up for some of the prep work, like chopping the oregano and measuring out the orange juice and olive oil. Now that the marinade and cranberry relish are prepared, it's time to introduce the star of the show, Perdue Perfect Portions chicken breasts. And once the chicken is fully marinated, Joanne's gonna get her grill on. The chicken just has to cook for 3 to 4 minutes on each side, or until the breast reaches 165 degrees. You can see why Perdue Perfect Portions is great to have on hand for any mealtime emergency. It's easy to freeze, it defrosts fast when you're in a rush, and it cooks in just 10 minutes.
Most busy families, it's very hard to plan ahead, and so this is a product that you can just take right out of the freezer and be ready for dinner that night.
Who isn't busy these days? It guarantees that you will have a great, fresh, home-cooked meal on your table in less than, hopefully, 30 minutes. And what can't be great about that?
Okay, so ladies, here's the moment that I have certainly been waiting for. And how great is this for me? They do all of the cooking, and I get to do the eating. And this is excellent. Great flavor with the chicken, paired with the relish. Great job, ladies. Very good.
Thank you.
And so let's remind everyone that the 18th annual Komen, Massachusetts Race for the Cure is coming up on Saturday, September 25th. For more information, go to KomenMassRace.org. And if you would like to get this delicious meal recipe for your family, just log on to Perdue.com. And remember, it all starts with Perdue Perfect Portions in the fresh meat case.